Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Thank you for taking the time to watch it. This video is about my training at Tiger Muay Thai Phuket in Thailand. I had a load of buddies of mine ask me what the training was like there. A load of my mates at the gym wanted to train there and they just wanted to get a few more details about what happens at Tiger Muay Thai. And yeah, hopefully you find this useful as well. If you want to go out and train at Tiger, but you don't know what the kind of situation is, you're a bit nervous, this, that and the other, hopefully this video will clear up a few questions. Right. Let's get into it. The training itself is set up into 4 different levels. There is beginner, intermediate, advanced, and fighter. Yeah, I think there was a class just for fighters as well. So if you have no experience or very little experience, you'll go into the beginner class. If you are sort of, like me, you've done a few years, you know how to clinch, the basics of clinching, basics of sparring, you'll go into intermediate. And then if you're an absolute beast, you'll get put into advanced or the fighter class. Intermediate was perfect. I felt like I was at a good level, and the one thing I would say is go with as best cardio as you can because it can get pretty exhausting. The ages were about 20 to 40 years old, and the ratio was about 9-to-1 guys to girls. So classes are always the same. I mean, they're pretty much, every class followed a very similar routine. You'll start with some running, then you put your wraps on, then you do some shadow boxing, bit of stretching, and then you go into learning techniques. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, it's all striking. And then on Tuesday and Thursday is clinch work. So you'll do maybe half an hour of these techniques. And then after that, you'll go into sparring. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you'll be doing striking sparring. And then on Tuesday and Thursday, you'll be doing clinch sparring. The mornings, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is boxing. So hands only. And in the afternoons is full Muay Thai. In intermediate, it's like, everyone's going at about 40-50%. There were no injuries. It was a super friendly, relaxed environment. No egos. I know some people who maybe haven't done Muay Thai will think that sparring is really scary and dangerous, but it's really not. It's really fun. It's just like dancing with someone with, some consequences sometimes. After sparring, you'll do pad work for 3 rounds, and you'll do 3 rounds on the bag. And depending on the class size, sometimes if there's lots of people, you'll also do 3 rounds of additional sparring, light sparring, usually boxing sparring. After that, there is some strength and conditioning, press-ups, burpees, all that kind of stuff. Sit-ups, a lot of sit-ups. A lot of press-ups, actually. You prepare yourself for a lot of press-ups. And then you'll finish with stretching. And yeah, that is a typical class. I should mention as well, on Saturday, there's also a sparring class. This is the same time, 8 to 10 in the morning, 3 to 5 in the afternoon, 5 rounds of sparring, and then afterwards they will teach you the Muay. I've probably absolutely butchered that, but that is the traditional dance that Muay Thai fighters do before a fight. Equipment, right, let's do equipment. So you're gonna need hand wraps, a mouth guard, gloves, shin guards. You can get all of this stuff if you don't want to bring it with you. You can buy all of this stuff at Tiger. There's also a load of great Muay Thai stores just on the road that Tiger's at. You can also rent gloves and shin pads, but you cannot rent wraps. So you need to buy wraps if you want to train. I train with 14-ounce gloves. I think these are really great for sparring, but also for bag work. They're just a good all-round glove. So yeah, if you go 14-ounce, you can't go wrong. Water is extremely important. It's crazy how much water you'll get through. Each session I would probably do 1.5 liters to maybe 2 liters of water. It's so hot out there, but there's a nice breeze, so it doesn't feel like uncomfortable. Like I've trained here in England and it's cold, but the gyms are sort of like packed in and sweaty, and like the training at Tiger is amazing. The facilities are superb, but you can get dehydrated. So yeah, don't forget your water, and also you can get rehydration powder as well. I use that sometimes when I felt just exhausted. Now, outside of Muay Thai, Tiger also offer strength and conditioning classes, mobility classes, on top of other martial arts such as boxing, jiu-jitsu, MMA. For me, I was kind of just there for the Muay Thai. I did, however, do some strength and conditioning classes, hip mobility classes, but I found generally 4 hours of Muay Thai a day was enough. However, if you want to kind of maybe do one Muay Thai session, then a strength and conditioning session, you can use this package instead. I think it's £75 more a month, but yeah, it might be worth it for you. One-on-one sessions. Now, you can get a one-on-one session with an amazing trainer for about 700 baht, so that's 12 pounds. I really found the one-on-ones to be helpful. You can practice new techniques and then you can try them out in class and try them out when you spar with people. You might find if you're there for more than a week or so, a trainer will come up to you. Like usually what will happen is you'll get approached by a coach, a trainer, and they'll be like, oh, you come and train with me one-on-one. I'd take that offer up because not only will you get the one-on-one benefit class, when you're in the group class, that trainer will also help you out, give you advice, and be on your side. And it was really nice, you know. So yeah, I'd recommend giving that a go. Well, that's it for the training. I'm going to do a little bit now about the accommodation and restaurants and stuff nearby. So you can stay on the grounds. You can stay at Tiger Muay Thai. And it's very affordable. You have aircon, obviously, your own ensuite. I have some mates that stayed there and they really enjoyed their time. However, the accommodation is right by the fitness camp. So at 7:30 in the morning, there are these fitness classes where they blast loud music. And a few of my mates said that it was quite difficult to sleep through. So if you're looking for a lion, maybe look at accommodation somewhere else. I personally stayed at this hotel, which I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce. And I thought it was a great option for me. It's just opposite Tiger. So you get the Tiger experience with a bit of separation. I went for a serviced apartment, which worked out to be about £30 a night. But if I was to do it again, I would probably go for an apartment without a kitchen. Reason being, you will never need to cook when you're out in Phuket. There are so many good restaurants nearby that cater to all diets, especially because the street that Tiger is on is just full of gyms. So they cater to, I don't know, people that want to stay healthy. They had keto restaurants, they had vegan restaurants. There was pretty much everything you could want on that one street. And yeah, you won't spend more than a fiver a meal. So I quickly realized that I would not be cooking for the entire month I was in Phuket. If you do want to cook, there is a supermarket about a 5-minute Uber away. Speaking of Uber, there is no Uber, but there is Grab. Now, to get to Tiger from the airport, all you need to do is go through the exit and then take a right, and then you'll see the Grab box. That's the pickup spot. Taxis are very cheap, but what is even cheaper and faster are the bikes. They can be a little bit dangerous, but if you don't want to get your own bike and travel around, it's a really good option to just use the Grab app. I use the bikes to get everywhere, and it's really fast and super cheap. So if you're looking for a little bit of nightlife, there is Patong, and I always mess this up, Bangla Walking Street. It's a carnival. It's like the Vegas Strip. So if you are looking to party, that's probably the place to go. There's also great beaches like Bung Tau Beach, Patong Beach, Rawai Beach. Yeah, loads. So you can just relax on your days off. Finally, I went to a place called 5 Elements. They do hot yoga and they also have an ice bath. So if you're in Thailand and you want to do an ice bath, then I recommend this place. That is it. Thank you for listening to me ramble on. I hope this has been of some use to you. And yeah, I hope you make it down. I would definitely go back to Tiger again. I loved it there. I trained at a few other places as well. And compared to Tiger, they just seemed like maybe a bit disorganized. A lot of people in the sort of Muay Thai community, I guess it's like jazz or whiskey, are kind of against Tiger in a way. They think it's maybe a bit commercial, this, that, and the other. But I think if you're at my level and you want to train at one of the best places with the best trainers, Tiger's a super safe and really great bet. Yeah, I had the best time there. I was there for a month, trained my ass off, made a load of great friends. And yeah, I recommend it. Don't delay, just book it up. Go. Because it's freezing here right now.